Next week, a vote by the City of Grand Rapids Public Safety Committee could finalize a plan to test an urban deer hunting program on 11 acres on the city's west side. The idea comes after other cities adopted similar programs to help control deer populations. And that's where we find 13 on your side's Micah Cho live tonight. And Micah, it sounds like there is support for this program, but you found a neighbor who is against it. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, James Smith lives up on the hill in those woods right over here behind me. And he says his biggest concern is all these houses. I mean, there's a whole subdivision over here, and is all these houses around really the primary subject of this hunt.
They don't need to hunt. It's like I said before, it's a residential area. They don't need to be hunting.
It's been a topic that's been discussed for more than a year in Grand Rapids. How can the city help curb a rising urban deer population? For James Smith, he's opposed to one of the options of hunting behind his home on the city's west side near Bristol Avenue.
If the arrow hits a tree or something, or veers off to someone, they have no idea where it's going to go.
The City of Grand Rapids has been working on an urban hunting initiative with the Michigan chapter of the National Deer Association. A bow and arrow only hunt could take place on 12 wooded acres, a short distance from where Smith lives. At the Committee of the Whole meeting on Thursday, Public Services Director James Hurt addressed concerns of stray arrows hitting unintended targets.
As I mentioned, it's got a real grade change in the middle. It's a tall ridge. And if you think about where an arrow projection is going to go, if you get high enough elevation-wise, you're kind of shooting straight into the ground.
The property is surrounded by hills, and this doe made an appearance while we were talking. According to the city, the land is a popular location for deer to bed down, increasing the risk for car versus deer accidents. If a plan is approved, the special permit required hunt, which could be exclusive to Michigan Deer Association members, could take place as early as January of 2025. According to Hurt, he says the partnership will work to make the hunt as safe as possible, with the president of the association's Michigan chapter constantly involved.
Himself, the president, would be at every single hunt. He would participate, and he would make sure that what was happening on site was managed properly.
However, Smith still wishes the partnership would move the hunt somewhere else.
I've had a lot of people on Facebook complain to me about, well, the deer are overpopulated. Well, then let them hunt in your backyard. I don't need them in my backyard.
The Public Safety Committee is expected to hear more on this issue coming up on Thursday. And we also did reach out to the National Deer Association's Michigan chapter president this afternoon, but he was unavailable to talk today. For now, live in Grand Rapids, I'm Micah Cho for 13 on your side.